Yes, people. Auditinol, aka Cave Tea from Tenerife. So we'll have a couple of tunes. Yeah, big up Leo.
That's it. Turn the page on the day, walk away. Cause there's sense in what I say. I'm 45th generation Roman, but I don't know them or care when I'm spitting. So return to your sitting position and listen, it's fitting. And I'm miles ahead and they chase me. Show your face on TV, then we'll see. You can't do half, my crew laughs at your rhubarb and custard verses. You rain down curses, but I'm waving your hearses driving by. Streets riding high with the beats in the sky. All stare, eyes glazed, garage burned down, the fire raged. For 40 days and in 40 ways. But through the blaze they see it fade. The sea of black, the beaming heat on their faces. Then a figure emerges from the wastage. Eyes transfixed with a piercing gaze. One hand clutching his sword raised to the sky. They wonder how, they wonder why. The sky turns white, it all becomes clear. They felt lifted from their fears. They shed tears in the light after 6 dark years. Young bold soldiers, the fire burns, cracks and smoulders. 5 years older and wiser. The fires are burning on fire, never tire. Slay warriors in the forest and on higher. We sing, hear the strings rising. The war's over, the bells ring. Memories fading, soldiers slaying. Looks like geezers raving. The hazy fog over the bull ring. The lazy ways the birds sing. A new baby's born every day. Few men may be spawned today, but look at things the other way, cause it may well be your final day. And then the crowds roar, they slay, they all say, I produce this using only my bare wit. Give me a jungle, a garage beat, and admit defeat. Use war and past injuries, my metaphor is simile. Get all applications into me before the deadline, cause it's a fine line between strifeful crimes and a life for crime. But you will reach the day, and it's all mine. You can take it or leave it. I shake and reveal stage tricks like Jimi Hendrix. In the afterlife, gladiators meet their maker. Float through the wheat fields and lakes of blue water to the next life from the fortress. Away from the knives and slaughter to their wives and daughters. Once more before the Lord judges over all of us. It's in this place you'll see me. Brace yourself, cause this goes deep. I'll show you the secrets, the sky and the birds. Actions speak louder than words. Stand by me, my apprentice. Be brave. Clench fists.
Yeah, so we'll have another tune and we'll bring the panel on, yeah? Saturday night, so let's have it. Tom Zanetti, big up Tom Zanetti, big up everybody in the chat, JJ, Glove. Big up Rex.
You Anytime you want me, you want me.
Big up Paul Day.
You want me, you want me. Anytime you want me to. Okay then, watch what I say then. Dipping like champagne, swing my way then. Oh the loud then, what's on my brain then? What's on my brain then? Okay then, watch what I say then. Dipping like champagne, swing my way then. Oh the loud then, what's on my brain then? What's on my brain? Got a unique swag and I pull it off. Give me in a baseline and I kill it off. On a SoundCloud on a fan page on a fanless blade. Just when I way and I drill it off. C4 when I'm mic and it's going off. Pretty boy swag so flashy, I'm showing off. Put me in the club, any town, any city, man, I'm everywhere. The club Bruce blowing off. Boom, over man, was in the mix. Give another rave with a sick refix. Baseline just with an electro twist. With a unique sound, my style's the wickedest. I love getting high fly like a G6. Took off for school with a style that's quiz. City of East, top boy vocalist. And that's for insomnia, yeah, that's sick. Baby, I'm not here to start a fight, but I just wanna let you know. It's the way that you've been treating me, it's so unfair, baby, it's so cold. Sick. You want me, you want me, you want me. Anytime you want me, you want me, you want me. You want me, anytime you want me to. Got a unique swag and I pull it off. Give me in a baseline and I kill it off. On a SoundCloud on a fan page on a fanless blade. Just when I way as I drill it off. Boom, C4 when I'm mic and it's going off. Pretty boy swag so flashy, I'm showing off. Put me in the club, any town, any city, man, I'm everywhere. The club is blowing off.
Yes, people. Cheers for joining us on this Saturday night, the new year. I put the link out. I don't know whether Gamer's still live, is he? Yeah, so I'm a bit worse for wear after last night. I had a few cans. Feel a bit rough today. I put the link there if Club wants to jump on or something. Or somebody wants to jump on. Shall we have another tune? Nobody's jumping on, we'll put a tune on. Tune, right then. I like this one what I played the other month for G Dog, so I'm gonna play this. Yeah, this is the Wombats and the Chiller. Yeah.
West Enders.
Yeah, D. Paul D. I've been keeping an eye on that channel, bro.
Chilling it. I'm at Spaz, bro. Fuck it. Shout out West Enders. Let's tickle. Can't breathe, no air in my lane. Look in my eyes, you can stare in the pain. My brain feels scary again, cause all I see is Mary and Jane. What's that? Who's this? Ask questions, but you don't know shit. My flow make fans jump up and down on the same spot like a pogo stick. Just like the yo-yo did. Every second kid do that yo-yo shit. Trying to fuck for the money and the fame like Austin, you lost your mojo, bitch. Why you hating?
6 hours,
If you're grinding, then why you
16 hours,
skating?
wow.
And I got more lines than Central Station. Look at samurai schemes, didn't remember right. They get the feast on these MPs.
It won't beat SG.
I'm a beast looking in the price, creeping the dead and night. Weed, if we said the light, sleep with the dream of a better life. See where the demons, the devil's right. Got back for the noise. Back to the back of the show. Go pack me a cone. I actually know. Let me come back in the rack. Have a noise and a splash with a flow. Got back for the noise. Back to the back of the show. Go pack me a cone. I actually know. Let me come back in the rack. Have a noise and a splash with a flow. I don't play soccer with the Barcelona. Polly white kick goals on the net. Box in the corner with dark aromas and the kush gets pushed to the troll in your head like tell them that they all straight up. Give them what they want like us. Never been fast but the whole world thinks of us. I'm from a place where we call mates cunts. Being straight up. Swearing to God. Right now you could get aired on a rock. Bear on a tropical cruise. You're so broke but get drugs like bugs on the hair of a dog. That's things. Luggage over your head. High off nuggets. Stoned to the death. Bros to the right. Hoes to the left. Me and Wombat putting smoke in the chest. What's that? It's the Wombat. Then another second of rock because I'm on tap. Everything I reckon I'm on tracking upon that. I reckon that I reckon I'm on back in the combat. And I'm not gonna stop with a hot rap dog. But you're popping along, not in another lock. Nothing I'm dropping them up on the rock up to the top. And I'm not gonna drop. I'm a rain like a run the realm. I done the film, the love, and I come from hell. The underworld, if I don't function well, we run the world. You can't go fuck yourself. I'm a rain like a run the realm. I done the film, the love, and I come from hell. The underworld, if I don't function well, we run the world. You can't go fuck yourself. I'm a dreams of a jet black Chrysler. Inside colours of a red back spider. Start off 2018 with a 5 stack. Get a heavy, get a 10 racks higher. I feel like the shit. Ronaldo, brother, I'm real like Madrid. Messi like Lionel, spin on your mind. Wax like cutbacks. I'm DJ Khalid. I'm the best. Steve Waugh with the slip. Still Shane Warne on a pitch. Hit virgin for 6. Still spin words on a pitch. Still hit virgin for 6. Try cat this. Boss rap for the recipe like Krusty Krab. The start out to the rock, fuck Patrick. And the bar straight over your head. So I spit this Olympic flow and gymnastic. You're blind at the lips and tins of Kim Carney and Chris Legit. They all plastic. Same rap, food, bloody rap shit. Right, I'm looking like an MC catfish. Can't be stopped, can't be dropped like a Roy Jones Jr. I'm hard to copy, can't be stopped. The juggernaut pack the punch. Run around like a Nazi zombie. Yeah, but I'm sick of these silly cunt shit. And I'm in a bunch street like a minigun with a bit of luck. Like a burrito, we live in luck. Got a mini buzz, pick it up like a ciggy buzz. Kicking in the middle of a city that is in a rush with a bus. They can give a shit, could they give a fuck? Take a suck, gonna get a beat with a sticky buzz. Till they wanna make me cuss, lock it in your safari. Before the block, I light the pot. Still got chrome for the big flat. Fuck with the party and Microsoft. I Firefox, I Mac your books on a B-lad. Space bars apart, the try shift control, alt delete that. On keyboards, I'm blown like C4, I tell him I spit raw. The whole band repeats that. Catch that shit like a virus. Smoking a Billy Ray Cyrus, I'm the Osiris. You don't wanna touch my stylings, heads get clenched like fires. Race car drive ya, back in the 2016. One of my bars were 2016. 26 grams, 2016. Fast forward 4 years, 26 G's. Taking it right on down.
Yeah. Big up, J Dog. Yeah, so Paul D, yeah, I watched it, bro. Yeah, it's mental on that fighting trials, isn't it? It's funny, man. Get some funny characters on there. Yeah, Shader 16 hours. Yeah. Well, SJ's got the record then. It was something like 30, 38 or something. Big up to everybody in the chat. Yeah, so tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, Central Club have got a premiere of Uncle K tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. I'm going to get one of my mods to put the link in tomorrow night. Everybody go over there. That'll be good. Find out about pirate radio stations and stuff like that, you know what I mean, back in the day. So, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, he was crazy. Him. I've seen him on there before, man. Yeah, but he's mad. That Geordie guy, that big Geordie with a beard. He's funny, man. But he's a sound guy. Him loves his beer. Right, I'm gonna put the link out. Somebody's gonna jump on. Hey, all right, Mags, Maggie, you all right? Yes, social storyteller. Big yourself up. Hey, you've left us hanging, haven't you, with that video? 2022. I can't wait for your next video, mate. Honestly, absolutely cannot wait. I need to say a few things. Yeah, you can go to my if it right. Do you know if you go to my second video on my channel, my very second video, what I ever did, you can rip that down and talk over that. That'd be a good one. You'll take whatever you'll need, mate. Big up London. So hopefully, big up London will jump on and he'll dig me out.
Yes, mate.
Yes, Ronnie. We're doing mate all right.
Hey?
Are we doing all right?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, just chilling, man. Just I was in another live, just listening to people talk, man. Just chilling, bro. I'm just tired of a lot. Do you know, after Christmas and New Year's, it's
Yeah,
surprising how knackered you are, isn't it?
yeah, yeah.
It's
Takes it
it's
out of
mad.
you, doesn't it?
Yeah, I was chatting to my sister. I don't mind a little like couple of vodkas now and again at the end of the night. Yeah, but and she does it. She's not an alcoholic, but she just has a little drink at the end of
Yeah.
most weekends. Yeah, and she spoke to me on Christmas and on New Year's, and she was like, it's different when there's an occasion to drink. You don't really feel like it. She said that she feels like drinking when there isn't an occasion. I was like, yeah, well, that's an alcoholic. But it
Everybody
is.
like most people like a drink, don't they?
I don't see nothing wrong with
Yeah,
it, mate, to be honest. I think everything's good in moderation, you know what I mean?
yeah.
My addiction's always been weed, and that's no different to any other addiction, to be honest. So,
No,
but
agree. You know what I mean?
how's
100%.
how's mummy? How is she alright?
Yeah, she's all right, mate. She's all
Yeah,
right. She's, you know what I mean? She's getting old, mate. That's what it is. Don't
trying to
help when
stay
she
warm.
needs a fucking hip replacement. You know what I mean? And they're like,
Yeah.
with all this COVID and all that, you know what I mean? It's just taking twice
Ash,
as long.
how long she been on the list for on that?
Right. So she's been getting on for about 3 years now. But she worked for the NHS. This is the thing. She worked for the NHS for 43 years. You know what
Do
I
you
mean?
know what? People like that should be on a priority list.
Yeah, yeah. She when she went in hospital the other week, yeah. So she went in, like I dropped her off, took her with a case and that, and like she knew people on the ward and that, and like I couldn't have filmed it really, you know what I mean? But fucking
Yeah,
one of the nurses and that like come running up to my mum, you know what I mean, to hug her and that, you know what I mean, and yeah,
yeah.
it's
It's
like a
nice.
touching, yeah, man. So yeah, she loved it when she was in there because she's seeing all of her mates, and because she'd been retired for like 12 years, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she's still in touch with them and that. So yeah,
I I have family members, but they're just like porters, but like they're quite high up in the portering, if you know what I mean.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
but yeah, fuck, I've got loads of uncles that do portering. There's jobs
yeah, yeah.
all around
Yeah,
England
big up
almost.
all the Porters, mate, because they do a fucking good job, mate.
I've heard some terrible stories, man, because
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
you know what I mean. Just like
yeah.
they you know what I mean. They're on a quite a shit wage unless you're a
highly respected porter in some mad kind of job, you're on just a normal shitty wage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're looked down upon. They shouldn't be.
Yeah.
I'll tell
They
you
shouldn't be.
something.
They shouldn't be.
Talking about waiting lists and that, do you remember something called the Great British Blood Scandal back in like the 80s and the 70s? It was a big thing. It was basically, you know, our hospitals. Mostly there was one in London called the Royal Free, and this hospital was giving, you know, haemophiliacs. They have to go and have their blood cleaned and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so they were giving haemophiliacs blood cleaning, and they were giving them blood transfusions, but they were getting blood from prisoners from Mexico and America. So what they'll do is they'll take blood from Mexican prisoners or American prisoners, and then they'll bag it and they'll send it over, and they were putting it into the haemophiliacs over here. So it was called the Great British Blood Scandal because we was buying cheap blood, and we didn't even check what was in that blood. So a lot of haemophiliacs that back in the 80s were infected with hepatitis C and AIDS and all these things. So anyway, I know one of the geezers who was affected by it, yeah. And the reason I say about waiting list, the only reason he's still alive now and his organs ain't given up from his dose of hepatitis C, but he didn't just get hepatitis C, he got like loads of different infections from this blood they were giving him back in the 80s. He sued them. He's got Ferrari and all that now, but he's living life on the edge. You know what I mean? But he actually got I don't know, is it what is it that cleans your blood? Is it your kidneys? Or liver?
I think so. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
I think he went and he got a whatever it is, he got a new set, but he was on like a high category because his mum was working for the NHS through the whole time he went through it. You know what I mean? But that don't exist no more. They kind of like, it's mad how they work it out now.
Yeah, it's mad now the world,
But it you know, but a lot of people
some of the mad stuff what's happened back in the day, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
never happened today, would it?
Oh no. Well, you say that, but look at the injections. I think what was it? Was it pregnant women were taking them or something? What is it, thalidomide or something? No one knew what was going to happen.
Was that back in the 80s?
Yeah. Another scandal. What's happening, G Love?
Yeah, big up G Love.
Ronnie, big up, Paul, big up, bro.
Right, bro.
Aye, mate, just chilled out, brother. How are you, man? He was good.
Oh, here we go. We've got trouble. Oh no, we hadn't. Thought we had trouble coming on there, and it wasn't gamer.
Oh, for once.
No, you bet you thought it was on about him. Nah, the other trouble. The other trouble. Love always wins.
Oh.
I think Love or Win was a bit emotional last night.
Well, I'd had a few volleys, Anna, you know what I mean? He always does. You know what I mean?
He does. He loves
There's videos out there of him getting emotional, I think. Yeah, big up Mrs. Tubbs.
Big up Mrs.
Big up UK Transparency as well for banging all the links in the chat.
We were up late last night. Were you on Purges last night? Or?
No, mate, I didn't even know Purge had one. I knew Bear lit one up, but and then nah.
Purge went live after that. Honestly, I couldn't even remember going to bed. I wasn't like, I must have been drunk, but I wasn't like, you know what I mean, out of it. As soon as my head hit the pillar, spinny room, mate, just horrible.
It's age kicking in.
It is, bro. It is.
No.
Fucking is. Did you, Ronnie, were you all watching any fighting trolls last night?
No, somebody's put a video up though. Somebody mentioned in the chat.
It was going off last night, like, it was fucking, I was going to actually jump on the panel myself, but I see it's fucking, I can't.
I've only been on once on Fighting Charles panel. I'll here's the other trouble.
Yo! Trouble!
Hey up, gamer. Yo! Yeah, so somebody's put a video up of that Fighting Trolls last night.
What did he do? I missed it.
I don't know, it was just where I went off, didn't it, arguing and that, you know.
Right.
So we'll put it up.
Never. What? There was an argument on YouTube. Never.
Yeah, believe it or not.
Whoa, game,
I told you
Believe it
though,
or
wait.
not. It's all cushy over here, but like other places,
wouldn't
you know
dare
what
when
I
I
mean?
mean, you know,
It's
but that
now
was
over here compared to other
Ho,
places, bro.
I'll leave
Ho, would
panels
you
to
go
kick
to the
people out.
fight? Would you think about getting tickets to the fight?
What, to Manchester?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, maybe.
What
Yeah.
fight?
It's like a load of
A
YouTubers,
bare
but
knuckle
people,
card, bare knuckle boxing
yeah,
card.
Fighting
bare
Charles
knuckle
was on the
YouTubers.
card and
What
that.
bare knuckles?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You could
Fuck,
fight. Who
that
did you
is
want to fight?
mental.
20 grand pay. I'll batter anyone for 20
I'm not
grand.
even joking, right? I'll jump straight in there, me. You
London's
know,
only
I'll
getting
jump
a grand,
straight in
isn't
there. Who?
Hey,
Living in London's only getting a grand,
yeah,
isn't
he said he's getting a bag, and then he tried to say that he's getting a big bag, like 20 grand or something.
Yeah.
But
Big up
I don't
everyone.
know.
Gamer.
I don't.
Yeah,
What?
yeah,
Sorry, London.
yeah. Game on PS4 was
No,
good.
no.
Like watching it, like brother. Big
Eh?
up you and big up everyone else. And
Love and
well.
light. Love and light.
love and light.
Yes, brother.
Oh,
Yeah, go on,
ill.
London.
You know that I'm so fucking ill. I had too much vodka.
My love,
Right.
you shouldn't be a half a mate.
No,
What?
that.
Shouldn't be a half a like. I thought you could handle your drink.
No, I'm meant to be a man,
Nah,
and that's meant to
the
be a
next
man.
day.
No,
The
this,
next day I
you know what I mean?
hate the next day.
It'd be like some of the lads we know, glove. We have to fucking carry them home and that. It'd be
Oh,
one of them.
Oh
wouldn't it?
yeah, I used to be like that.
Oh, fucking just imagine, yeah.
I don't
And
go
you
out
ever
drinking
been
now,
carried
but I'm
home,
safe in the
gamer?
house.
The first
Gamer.
time I drank, yes. Other than that, no.
What? So the very first time you drank, you got carried home, but other than that, you've never been carried home.
I'm lying, aren't I?
You definitely
we've
are
all been
lying.
carried home, bro, haven't we? We've all had
You know
one.
what it is? I want to get up and go back on it, but I've been spewy this afternoon. And when I think about vodka,
If you feel sick, then a
it makes
drink.
us rich. I've just had to have a Greg's cheese and onion pasty from Iceland. I've just had half of that in a
I
sandwich.
thought you
with
said you
Marmite
were going to cook
to
a
try and
breakfast
make
for
it
me.
feel better.
Gamer. I'm gonna watch the darts tonight, mate. Like.
It's got you in the mood today, hasn't it? Going to
I've
that
done
darts, it's got you in
everything
the
I wanted
mood.
to. Listen,
I'm 100%.
listen, I am getting stronger about trying to stop drinking altogether, right? And I am like building my mentality up to date. But the day's been a bit of a thing, and I can see Society X has already done. He's already pre-ordered these live for 10 o'clock p.m. tomorrow morning, talking about addiction. So I am gonna try my fucking best to be there. Because if we're talking about addictions, I'm like I'm your man. You know what I mean? I am your man. This is my topic all day.
Yes,
G-Love,
bro.
are you into darts? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So back in the day, like in the 90s, my dad used to set up the darts stage where they used to hold it, yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
my uncle was really good friends with Andy Fordham, if you remember
Yeah.
Andy Fordham, and Bobby George. And when my
Viking.
uncle died, a lot of the like the monk, the guy, the monk he's called on there. So they all have mad names, but they
Yeah,
all come
All
to his
come to the
funeral.
funeral.
They all come to his funeral, and there was a big like on the what is it, DBO, yeah, the website, they had a big fucking remembrance to him up there for like
Big up,
6
brother.
months. People are writing shit and that. He was a big part of the darts community, my uncle was.
I've so me best mate who I knew all the way since through school, the same age and everything as us. He's got his own pub and that.
Yeah.
And he runs like every new year like that. Bearing in mind, this dude here is fucking gonna be professional. I don't know if you know recent dart players, do you? Anyone? But
Not really.
No, I'm not clued up on darts.
Well, Michael Van Gerwen fucking had over $1 million in earnings. He was world number one. He's went down a couple of places now, but he played him a couple of weeks ago. He will be in the PDC soon, like so.
I'm so shit at darts, but I do love to throw a couple of sets, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I played this.
To do when you're in pub, innit?
It is. It's good crack out.
Yeah, man.
I played this old dude. Listen, he's had his proper dart shirt on and everything. Proper professional, fucking like not professional, obviously, but he was looking the part.
Yeah.
looked the
Yeah.
part and that.
All the gear, no idea.
No,
Yeah.
no, he actually was good. He was hitting 140.
Nah, but you know what I mean, don't you?
Aye.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
anyways, anyways, he
But
was
it's
fucking.
decent.
He was beating us 3-1. I pulled him
Yeah.
back to 3-3, and then the last leg, mate, he was just fucking smashing it out the park. 140s, 3 treble 19s, 157s, and now he's just smashing up, mate.
London.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the darts, but I haven't seen it for a long time. But you know when they used to have the tournaments and that on the TV, and they used to go to
Yeah.
a certain club and they used to film it from a certain club. Where is that? Do you know?
Lakeside or something,
That's
I
it.
think.
The Lakeside. That's it. Yes. You're right.
And back then the atmosphere was different because everyone was a lot more serious back then. You couldn't be loud in the crowd and that. They told the crowd, "Shh, you gotta be quiet." Back in the
Yeah,
day,
big up dystopia.
darts was a proper, like, I don't know, man. They took it proper serious back then.
Do they still film from the Lakeside? Do they?
I'm not sure. I ain't seen it in years. To
I'm
be
more
fair.
certain to do.
Do they?
Yeah, I think they do.
It's like a normal club, isn't it? It's like a working man's club, isn't it?
Mhm. It's a normal
Absolutely
pub.
huge. I've never seen a club so big.
They just set up the stage in there when it's tournament time. But I think, I don't know, don't they have a back room where they have dart practice, G Love, in that place as
Yes,
well?
they do. But why?
Yeah.
Listen, put it this. What about this one? Me mate who I was speaking to today who's got the pub and that. These are his exact words, right? 1 minute, cause I'm gonna check. Go grab the pen. Right. Anyways, these are his exact words. He sell like £4,000 worth of tickets, right? £4,000 worth of tickets. When he was playing Michael Van Gerwen, basically the full fucking village went to watch him. And he was in the back room practice, like going to practice, and they tried telling him that he can't practice on he couldn't practice on the dartboards. It was like, mate, he tell them exactly how it was, and fucking but he was there to play one of the best in the world, and they weren't even going to let him practice on the dartboard.
Yeah. I remember all of them. They used to all be in the back warming up on them.
They could drink and smoke on stage at one point, man.
Yeah.
Remember?
That's when Andy Fordham was like 30 stone. You know that man?
I know.
He used to
Why,
drink
aye.
about 7 pints or something.
You see,
That's till they
Yes,
brought in
so
that
did fucking
stupid
my
law
Johnny
back in
Wilson.
2007 where you can't smoke in pubs and clubs.
you see my uncle. He owned a pub before he died, and that he owned a pub, and fucking he owned a pub, yeah, and they used to all come there. He had a couple of dart boys there and that. But you see that Andy Fordham, there's no point in him just asking a barmaid for a beer. You'd go through them like mad. They'll just bring the crate up and put it next to his chair because he was like 30 stone. Couldn't keep getting up and that. They didn't want to keep serving him. They just put a crate there. Same most pubs that he went to play darts, they'll just give him a crate of beer because he will just, I swear down, without even meaning to, he'll just do all. It used to be big back in the day, you know what I mean, innit, Ho? You're that age.
Yeah.
But what about smoking in places? Do you reckon it's killed a lot of the atmosphere? It has, isn't it?
1 million
Man,
percent.
back in
1
them
million
days,
percent.
yeah. When it first come out and that, it just killed pubs dead.
Yeah, I
Not
think
only
that was 2007. That stupid. Who was it? Was it Tony Blair? I think it was that prick who done it.
I used to love finishing my meal, like, you know, having a breakfast in the morning or whatever, and sit there, finish your coffee, have a fag and that. Like, that was an
Fucking
enjoyable
sure,
part.
I'm not even being funny.
Smoking in that at the bar, remember that? Smoking. Stand smoking at the bar.
My dad used to have you know, we used to go snooker a lot, yeah? And the snooker that we went to, it was kind of like a bit like, the snooker tables were good, but it was grimy, yeah? You wouldn't eat their food, their beer was flat. But you'd have yardies in there. They'd be like, even going out and selling drugs and coming back and all this. The back door was open. You could smoke weed in there. My dad used to smoke hash. All of a sudden, you'd start going in there when you couldn't smoke. They could barely keep open. Everyone was like, nah, I go there for pleasure. I don't want to be told I have to go outside to have a fag. Like, you know what I mean? It was just, it was bad, man. It's caused a lot of people to lose. Even pubs. You don't want to go stand outside in the cold.
Nah. Well, they started to put like little like eaters and all like that outside, aren't they, and stuff like that.
My
Yeah,
point of it is, at the end of the day, you've got to think about the drinkers who's in there who didn't want to be sitting around and smoke. You've got to take them into consideration.
I mean, you want,
Just
I mean,
equivalent.
nowadays, man, you won't think about, you know what I mean? You wouldn't light a cig up inside somewhere, would you? Because of that reason, you know what I mean? So, I mean, it's
But
a
you
good
know
thing
what?
in a way, isn't it?
30 years ago, though, my nan used to put me on her lap and she'd be smoking 40 fags. Yeah, like you used to walk in like and like I don't know. You can't say that it's really truthfully changed a lot in people's lives and
Well, it's
upbringings. Not being
them, you know what I mean? Them vapes and that, innit? You know what I mean? You don't know what's in them, I think.
I know, that's
Listen,
what I'm
that's
on them
crazy
vapes,
today because someone was vaping in the pub. Someone was basically vaping in the pub, and I was like,
Oh,
"Isn't
yeah.
that kind of smoke?"
Did they get lobbed out?
Nah.
What?
They
They let them vape in the pub, yeah?
They let him vape in the pub, mate.
Yeah. So, like, when was that work and that? You had to, like, go to smoke it and that, you know what I mean? If you had
I
it,
don't
was
know
just,
if they've
like,
seen him,
smoking,
right?
you know what I mean?
I don't know if they've seen him, but he definitely was vaping, aye.
Yeah, like I
But
say,
you
you
know
don't know
what?
what you don't know what are in them vapes, mate. You know what I mean?
See, my father-in-law, yeah, he used to be a heavy smoker and that, but now he's a heavy vapor. He don't smoke no more. He's gone through like
Ronnie, I know someone who used to smoke 100 cigarettes a day. It must have cost him a fortune. He's dead now, like.
Wow, no wonder.
Fingers were yellow,
106 a day.
proper yellow fingers.
Wow.
But look, he goes to a pub, that's on an estate and it's run down. The only regulars in there are the people that run up a bar tab and pay their benefits, and you know what I mean. They're down and outs, but everyone that goes in there, you're not allowed to smoke in there. But he vapes in there. But there's not allowed to be any smoking. But he's allowed to vape. But people can sit there and roll a joint and then go outside and smoke the joint and that. But no smoke in there. You can vape, you can roll tobacco, you can roll weed, all of that. But then you have to go outside with it.
Yeah.
Well, do you know what it is? You know, bingo halls like the Gala and the Mecca and stuff. You can vape in there. Obviously, you can't smoke. You've got to go outside the smoking area, but you can actually vape in them places. But you can't at the Gala.
I don't know, not here. I used to go to the bingo with my dad. Fucking, there weren't no vaping or smoking or nothing in there. There was an outdoors, but there weren't no vaping allowed. But that was about 5 years ago.
There is in the one in South Shields. You can vape in there. People were complaining because I used to blow loads of smoke like a trooper off me vape. And complain to the manager, but the manager wouldn't do anything because I was allowed.
Soon you're gonna have like a vaping section, or like, you know, like where we welcome vapors but not smokers.
Yeah. That's if they've been. That's if they've had the fucking jibby jabby. As well.
I used to go to Workman's Club on a Friday and a Saturday, right? And I used to play the bingo. The first flyer was £300 for the full house, and it was 80 quid or 100 quid for the line, right? And I was always winning the full house, if not the house, the line.
Love, do you know me, man? Well, you obviously don't know me, man, but about 5 years ago, she went over the bingo and she won like it's called the link thing or something. She ended up winning 16 grand.
The link up with all the clubs.
She won 16 grand, aye.
Hey, you know what?
Very good, brother.
My half brother, so my dad's ex-wife, his mum, my half brother's mum, she won 32.5 grand on the postcode lottery.
How much? 32 grand.
32.5 grand, yeah.
Fantastic.
My nana won that spot the ball and all years ago, and that was.
Do you know that spot the ball? I used to put that on, and I found out it was a con. It was a con.
What a con? Me nana fucking won it.
No, I've heard it's a con though.
You fucking nana won it.
Gamer says it wasn't a con, so it wasn't a con.
Congratulations to your nana, but I've heard that spot the ball is a con.
She fucking won it.
Big up Bonda.
Went around all the family members to give them all £500 each, and I was there when she was handing my mother £500, and I even got £20, so it fucking wasn't a con.
No, the postcode lottery got one up this way. About 6 months before Christmas, I think. Like somebody down one of the streets there won the big and the 30
How
grand.
did they do the postcode
lottery?
Are they selected it random?
All the others won I think it was like 700 and odd quid each.
Yeah.
like
Paul,
whoever
are
had
the
it.
postcodes put through a computer or something and selected at random?
Yeah, I think so. And then like the people within that postcode share a pot.
Yeah.
Whoever's put in for
And
that
then there's like
postcode.
one
shares
big
a
one,
pot.
isn't they? One big one.
Yeah.
They get one big one, and then the
I
rest
think
like
like
shit.
yeah, I don't because I always thought I'd never do that. Like you're just gambling on your postcode. Look how many postcodes there are, and it was always being advertised. I never saw a thing about it. But I mean, how often is it someone near you is winning that big one? So what's the chance of you winning it? I know you
I
got to
always
be in
used to
it to
take
win
the
it.
piss of that postcode one. I always used to
Yeah,
say, "Well,
Me
you'll
man
never
plays the
win it
postcode,
where
like.
we live. You'll never win it." Yeah.
yeah.
I've won the lottery before, like, but I've only
I'm
won
saying,
like
you know,
£6
guys,
odds.
I've got part 2 of my video coming up of when we went to the police station. It's pretty much similar to gloves, but it just scans on for it's just like a different angle of the gloves. But I've got that uploaded now. But then what I need to do, I need to make sure I can blur public eye out of it first. But this is the whole unedited thing, so I need to make sure I
Wait,
can blur
hold.
public eye out first. And then if I can do it through the YouTube studio editing thing, then I will. If not, it's like I've set it on private. So if not, I'll kind of blur public eye out. Obviously, I can't upload it, but it is coming.
Yeah, go on, London.
Who's your money on, Ben Hatchett or living in London?
Ben Hatchett all day long, innit?
Is it? Is it?
Yeah, I'd say. Well, after last knockout,
Is
the
that Ben
spark.
Hatchett the quickest knockout, the uppercut when he hits the dude with the uppercut?
Yeah.
Is that his first fight though?
No.
No, he's had other
Is
fights.
that
But
a
boxing.
few fight?
See, I don't know.
Big
that,
a foot model queen.
I
Do
didn't
you
think
remember
it was
last night, Ron, when I got you to get your feet out?
It was a nice punch, wasn't it? You know what I mean? You've got
Oh
to give him
yeah,
that.
no, Chris, precision, boom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But why use
But I
your
don't
money
think-
on living in London?
I'm gonna, yeah, man. I might
Is
even
it?
put like, I know there's side bets going on. I might just have
Is
to
it?
bet on the man down the road, man. Just to, I like, you know what I mean? I
Yeah,
can't.
yeah.
He's from the end, isn't it? So I don't
Yeah,
know
yeah.
him, but you got to back him. But you know, like,
Yo, it'll be something to watch, though. It'll be worth watching, won't
yeah,
it? You know what I mean?
yeah. Do you know
Just
what?
to
Yeah,
see who wins,
I
innit?
I can see that certain people are going there to get hit, drop to the ground, and get paid. I hope it ain't like that. There's a couple of people that I think that are just gonna. Like, what about fighting trolls? He's fighting a guy who's done this before.
Oh, is he? Is he?
Yeah,
UK
they put him.
transparency, I haven't.
He's had like 14 boxing matches,
Ooh.
and I don't know if he's had fucking any bare knuckle. Yeah, but yeah, they were saying, oh look, it's better if you fight in bare. There's no gloves. Basically, he put a video out earlier saying, ask for gloves. There's no gloves allowed. It's straight bare knuckle. The guy's 6'1" that he's
Fuck that.
fighting.
Nah, fuck that. Why I, man? If I get it dodgy in my fucking left eye, I'm fucked.
No, I feel like fighting trolls is. I reckon his opponent's gonna go down for the bag, and no one's expecting it. I reckon there's gonna be a little bit of a, you know what I
He's
mean.
a
But if
crazy
he
gift, like.
loses,
He
he'll
has started
never.
training and that, and he has been out running and that, hasn't he?
I don't know if I can take him serious though, Ho. Is he really though? Sometimes I don't know if he's doing it or not. Like, you know, just sometimes you don't know if he's being fun, if he's just having a laugh or not. I know he's gonna go and box and that, but I don't know if he's gonna take it that serious. That
I don't know. It's
I
kind of
don't know.
weird. Like, fuck knows what to think about it.
You lads need to get in on it. So when you watch the fight, you have a bit of like excitement. I'm gonna watch it with Hole. Me and Hole are gonna watch it. Hey, Hole, how much are you
I
charging
can't
me
wait to
to
watch
get
it.
in the
When is
ring?
it watching?
Well, if it's out like that, if out the fights are out like that last fight,
You're breaking up.
Roddy,
Yeah,
Roddy,
yeah. Can you hear me?
yeah.
People seem to be cutting out.
What, you can't hear me, no?
Definitely.
Oh, I can hear you. But
How you're...
J-Lo and Hull keeps cutting out.
I'm not even lying, right? Before our G-Dog died, he was always talking about like setting up a like do you know like a street beefs, but like in where we live, he always used to like.
What's that?
Do you know like street beefs? Have you seen the channel, YouTube channel? No.
Everyone's breaking up. I can't. I might have to leave and come back. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Ho, can you hear me? Okay, it was Ho that was fucking up, I think. You can hear me all right, yeah? Go on, bro.
Ronnie, have you heard street beefs or not?
No.
You haven't seen street beefs?
Street beefs. Oh, what? No, what, like fights and that?
Fights are in over America.
Yeah, like bum fights.
No, it's like in a cage, like a homemade cage out of metal. And type it in, bro. It's fucking crazy. Like some of the fights are fucking mint.
Yeah, I'm into that. What is it, bare knuckle?
The problem is with that glove, you can't just click your fingers a day like you need something like a licensed referee. You can't just get anyone to dig and just post on YouTube.
They do it in London.
Like that, mate.
Game of the do it in London, mate. It's absolutely the terrible setup,
still
mate.
they'll have a licensed referee though, man.
They don't, mate.
I don't know how it works.
Backyard fighting.
I seen it in London, mate.
It was my idea, that.
Look it up.
Wasn't, mate. It was our G's.
I think it's what street beef was, man.
No, you didn't. Gamer, how man? Get a fucking grip of your life.
Gamer. I used to work with someone at the Littlewoods call centre in Sunderland in Hendon, right? Who was a cage fighter. Honestly, he was solid. His legs were solid. His arms, he was skinny, tall, but his arms, legs were friggin' solid. And he was a cage fighter.
Who was it?
Oh, I didn't know his name, but that was years ago. But he was a cage fighter.
Thanks to you, loads of lads who worked down at the World Car Centre when it was open just before the show.
Yeah, he was a cage fighter. I wouldn't like to be in the cage with him. I'll tell you, I'd be dead.
Well, no, it is a canny idea, but like I says, I think there'll be laws around that. Just putting people in cage, kicking fuck out of each other and putting it on YouTube. You need to get all that licensed, man. It's a good idea, though.
Can you hear me?
I can't.
Yeah.
Loud and clear, brother.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you. Paul. You can't hear us?
Is it delayed though? Delayed, isn't it?
Not on my end.
Are you having a drink today, Ronnie, brother?
Nah. I didn't even drink. Well, I had like 2 glasses last night. That was it. What?
All right.
I'm more of a weed smoker than I am a drinker.
I will send some down here. I could do one. Tell you. And you know, it is. I normally drink on a Saturday, and I know New Year's Day is Saturday, but honestly, I'm just too fucked. I can't even be bothered to get my arse out of bed.
What do you drink? When you drink, what do you drink?
Normally, Smirnoff vodka.
What, straight?
No. I'll buy the diet, not the Red Bull, but the cheaper version. I wouldn't pay.
Yeah.
You're just paying for the name. It's all the same. The Tesco's or the Asda version. What I normally buy is the Robinsons. The Robinsons fruit barley orange. It's got to have the barley in it.
What? And you mix it with water?
Yes. But I bottled water. I don't use it out the tap.
What? So
I
you get
buy, you know what it is? I've got about 200 litres of bottled water.
what? So you get Robinson's orange, mix it with water, and then put
No, not
vodka in.
ordinary. It's got to be the barley orange, right? And
Yeah.
I'll buy the Robinsons, the Creations, which is orange and mango. And what I'll do,
Yeah.
I'll put my vodka in. I normally fill the cap up, not off the Smirnoff cup, off the cheaper vodka which I've had. I just keep the cap. I'll fill it about 5 or 6 times. Put that in on top of my ice, right? I'll put the water in out the fridge. Then I'll pour the barley orange in. Then I'll pour the other one in and mix it. The 2 different oranges, I'll mix it. And Bob's your uncle. Yeah.
What?
Oh, I
So
couldn't drink it straight.
so the barley water,
You know
the
what it is? I
barley.
hate vodka. I hate the taste of it. I don't know why I drink it. I know it sounds. It doesn't. It just. I just don't know why I drink it. That's the only one I can drink vodka. But tasting it straight, it's absolutely vile.
Yeah. Even the
Vile.
smell in it's
I
disgusting.
know it makes no
Especially
sense,
the taste.
but it makes no sense. But I do drink vodka, but I just don't like it straight. It's disgusting.
That's mad. I've never heard of anyone mixing it with water and a juice.
Oh yeah, I've done that for years, brother.
That's mad.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of that game?
Or the ice, me vodka, and I'll
like
put
I
a
says,
can of
I mix my Fossy Jacks with. It's like carbonated water, but like bubblegum pop. It's still like I'm mixing it with water and a weight.
I have still water. I don't have the fizzy water.
Hold on. Hold on, all. Hold, can I hear it all?
Can you hear me?
Restart, I
It's
think.
still
Paul,
laggy,
'cause
though.
it sounds fucked.
Can you hear me?
Aye. Neil.
I'm going to have to come in on my phone.
I did not. Listen, do you click any buttons when
I'll
it does that?
restart
Or does
it.
it just do it itself?
Yeah, restart.
I'll restart one now.
Well, he says he's restarting the stream, guys. So just jump over on the close new show.
Yeah, let's go.
We'll be shutting this one down. Not hang about. Gamer show, guys. It's a gamer show. Welcome. Be shutting it down any second. As soon as I say he's went off live, I'll let you know. Big up Vonda. Got beautiful feet. Right, he should be done by now. He still hasn't closed this one down. I'm just wondering why he hasn't closed this one, because it should say I'm not live, but I am. Maybe I'm going to I'll shut down myself and I'll just leave. Thank you for watching. Cheerio.